Round in the scat, and I'm listening in the cat. If you ain't a spitter in his coat, then that shit is whack. Think you fucking with the UPK, nigga you smoking crack. You know I'm feeling awesome. I made 5 racks off the jack. I do you waffle, turn your ass into a pack. You know that I'm lawful, so I can't get no more tax. I rock that cool leader hat, off-white Ida sees the match. Too much polygamy across my chest. One was on my back, that would dies on my sleeve. My bitch Nina got a weave. If that bitch pull on me, then you know she gotta leave. 20 racks in my pocket, looking like a block of cheese. Now they tryna give me that turkey neck, like a pot of greens. But they know that I'm a priest, so they cannot get this bone. You know that my rib is bad, that I had to send her home. Matter of fact, go to the room, so I could put your ass in order. I would just ignore Philly, now I'm turning up at Dome. What? I'm turning up at Dome. Yeah, we at the Armory, I'm turning up at Dome. I was just up in the trenches, now I'm turning up at Dome. And these wicked ass bitches, I got now form. I only could give them scriptures on point when I'm on the liquor. To all my rips in the future, you know I'm that nigga. I'm always in beef mode. I ain't got time for freak hoes. Looking for a righteous sister that know how to. I let you fill in the blank. One day I'ma buy a babe. Sister, those oppressive saints, I'ma make them walk the plane. You better watch who you talking to. You know I got rank, dripping like a broken saint. Show the textual Cuban link. All my brothers, we insane. One body, we all the same. Was on that back street with some niggas certain cane. Man, I used to serve that game. Had them halves, send them quarters. Now I'm in all black, turning up at Dome. What? I'm turning up at Dome. Yeah, we at the Armory, I'm turning up at Dome. I was just up in the trenches, now I'm turning up at Dome. And these wicked ass bitches, I got nothing for 'em. I got nothing for 'em. What? I got nothing for 'em. What? I got nothing for 'em. I got nothing for 'em. What is that? The real C-Stacks, bitch. That is One West. Yeah, something small. You know I'm back in that mood. Quarters I will never fold. I don't got no type of hoes. I don't care about what she posed. Just the Hebrew Academy flow. Y'all can ride right in the snow. I done dropped 1,000 times. Niggas know my hands is cold. Bitch, you better not play with me. You better play with your child. She said why I look mean. I told her that's that One West smile. Oh, you ain't heard, bitch. Real niggas back in style. I ain't worried about that, bro. I'm steady focused on these trials. I'm trying to go and fight these demons, cause that shit gon' make a man. No, I'm not no in-ass on no dialine trying to make a man. When I'm on these bitches, I turn that shit to slaughter other lambs. Just got a rib in my other rib, don't understand. I'm a polygamist. On my bitches, they monogamous. They gonna stay they loyal, cause they love the way I pop the shit. I be moving in silence, might as well call me anonymous. Play with me, birds up in the tree. I be dropping shit. When you masculine, yeah, you can spot a bitch. She not feminine, nah, I can't plot a bitch. If you not One West, nigga, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover, motherfucker, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover with your brother, I can't trust you. If you drop the sword for a whore, then it's fuck you. Don't need a gun, kill you with my bare knuckles. You not one of us, you ain't get it from the muscle. Marching in these ranks. When we graduate, screaming calm, Yashrala. When we celebrate, I need that big bottle. A down holy bitch, I ain't write no rap, motherfucker, that's a movie script. You not an officer in the school, I don't know who he is. I know he a fan, he a lame, he a groupie bitch. They gon' ban me from the internet, I want some bullshit shit. They gon' ban me from the internet, I want some bullshit shit. Slide, I want some Tucci shit. Slide, I want some Tucci shit. Yeah, I want some Tucci shit. And this that dedication, nigga, I want some Tucci shit. Yeah, nah, I don't eat no tuna fish. Yeah, kick her to the crib, she smell like tuna fish. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. Yeah, there's one West. Yeah, there's one West. I'm about to suffer. Yeah, I can't wait till I get my cover. April 10th. Trials. Stacks. Partners out. Yeah, sound small.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. You ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he give them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, this what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Yeah. Cold shit.
I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room and pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ain't shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't tripping on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options. Used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings, I don't feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with it. But at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody. Cut the grass for the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun draw, trying to cause an imposter. Shit get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Shit that hate make it to the featherweights. Niggas claim they hard, but they sweeter than a dedication. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a step and a ruler. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gun shy. Fuck that little bitch, she a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush. To the bush. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with it. Be at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? From one west, go to war with everybody.
I'm from Philly, you get hot, you catch a cold case. I'm one West, these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit, and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die, skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus P, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas and they feelings, I don't feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with it. Be at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody.
$22.99, dirty cop. He gonna hook it up. Come on, Nakawar, hook me up. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Fuck wrong with you, boy?
John Diamond made the bill.
Crooked officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off for us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, cricket cop badge number 2299. Cricket officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off for us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, cricket cop badge number 2299. It's wicked as hell. Arresting a man for nothing, got him sitting in jail. Look down on us, call us niggas when they niggas themselves. Supposed to show them the way, instead they show them a cell. Fuck nigga, how the fuck is you a man in the Lord? You pull up with white boys and you put niggas in the back of the car, but you wouldn't last a day in their yard with all them killers, them lions and them tigers and them bears and them gorillas. Trying to convince a nigga to snitch on his own brother. Beware the purple Israelite group, they undercover, so pussy ass nigga. Regretting that bitch, tell him take off that badge and I'll bat him in his shit. Cricket officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off for us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, cricket cop badge number 2299. Cricket officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off for us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, cricket cop badge number 2299. False doctrine, a nigga that shot that tranny. The dick pic, the fake pictures on social media, you posing as bitches. The murder on Joe Morgan, how her body came up missing. That scheming nigga cannot stealing that butter bitch. The marching for the rich, but don't do nothing for the poor. The shit them niggas tried on the Kansas City boat. Them purple niggas tried that same bullshit before. Cap told them, bitch, if I'm a hoe, then treat me like a hoe. My shot told them they lightweight, they packed up all they shit. Fuck wrong with you, boy, we meant war around this bitch. Undercover ass, purple badge, and needs to ass bitch. We know cowards, only men prepared to die around this bitch, you heard? Cricket officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs officer, cricket officer. Can you get these fucking handcuffs off for us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Be well, cricket cop badge number 2299.
You broke off and created something. God deserves that we stand with him and walk forward. I.S.U.P.K, be strong. We ain't weak. No cowards, bitch.
That's right, sir.
Okay? That's how we ride. $22.99, dirty cop. He gonna hook it up. Come on.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in a yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yohana. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top when we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change, and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. On them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was.
It's all in Christ. Hey, Shalom, Israel. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right. All right. Hey, Shalom. Salaki. Water to my cameraman. Hey, Shalom. Y'all Shalom. Shabbat Thumb. Yahweh Shema. Thumb. Shalom. Shabbat. Priest and to Kwata Zakarat. Here. This is a Brotherhood and Unity class. It's Tuesday. I want to thank y'all for watching. If y'all got any questions, make sure you type it in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. With that, Officer Bob, what we got as a title?
What's going on in Philly?
Oh man, what is going on in Philly, man? There's a lot going on in Philly, yeah, right? Officer Bob, there's a lot going on down to shootings, the city on strike, and other things too as well. And there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world too. We definitely going to touch on tonight. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to understand this, man. We got to understand that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are slaves. That's what we need to understand first when it comes for what I'm about to bring out. We got to understand that we are slaves. Once you understand you are a slave, you will know who your enemy is. You understand what I'm saying? Because it got to be a slave master if you're a slave. You understand what I'm saying? Black folks don't think they slaves, officer. They think they just living in America, freely. They're down with the American dream. They believe in the American dream. I honestly think blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians believe in the American dream more than they believe in the Most High. Right. Listen. We do got a zeal for the Most High, but it's really not according to knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, get that real quick. I mean, we do believe in the Most High, but I really believe that we believe in the American dream too much. I think the American dream comes with the God of Christianity. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's what the American dream has in it too as well. It's Christianity. You can be free to do whatever you want to do, right? In the Bible, that's not so. You understand what I'm saying? Our people do believe in God, right? But the American dream got them blinded, officer, right? And we're going to dispel everything tonight, man. Why everything is going on in Philly. Listen, shootings been going. Listen, shootings ain't nothing new in Philadelphia. But it been like back to back. You understand what I'm saying? It been a little bit crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But you could read that scripture first. But we're gonna go back to what I want to bring out. But go ahead.
This is the book. 12.
No, it's 12.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
Listen, we got a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I really believe blacks and Hispanics believe there's a God. They want to serve God. They want to worship God, but they're not doing it in the proper form. They're doing it how the slave master want them to do it. We are slaves in America, so your slave master gives you everything. Your slave master gives you money. Speaking of money, officer, that strike is crazy. They give you money, they give you food, they give you clothing, they give you everything that you need. They are your government. Your slave master is technically your government. And we need to understand that you believing in their God is going to keep you in the same mindset that you have right now. Give me Hosea 4:6. Yeah, you believe in God. Listen. Them preachers be going ham, officer, by no pun intended. You preachers be going crazy on that pulpit. You understand what I'm saying? Them people be up there in the Christian church shaking and they really believe something is happening to them. Right, officer, but that's not according to the Bible. Where do you see shaking and stomping feet and going all this, Tide plate going around 20 times? Grandma broke down. You understand what I'm saying? That's not in the Bible, man. Where do you see that the laws is done away with in the Bible? Where do you see that, you can marry who you want in the Bible? Where do you see that, it's okay to beg in the Bible? You understand what I'm saying? It's okay to unalive your brother in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? It's not there. It don't exist in the Bible.
Right.
But guess what happens? They believe they slave master, so they follow their slave master. You understand what I'm saying? We need to understand one thing. You might believe in God, but you don't believe in him as much according to knowledge. Why is that? We're going to read it right now. You can read it.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Stop right there. Read that again.
My people are destroyed.
You can cut it down. You can cut it just a tad bit. It say, my people are destroyed. Why are they destroyed? They're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. This is why you see all the things that go on in Philly. Because they are destroyed. And they don't got no moral system, no moral compass. They don't got a structure. They don't got a government they can rely on. my thing is, we all bent about this strike thing, but we need to be striking these religious pastors.
Right.
Y'all should start striking them. Y'all should go to the church and stand in front of that church and say, no one is going inside them churches anymore.
Right.
Y'all should go where the Muslim mosque at and stand in front of the Muslim mosque and say, we're not going in here anymore because nothing's happening in the communities that's better in it. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because they're destroyed for everybody that believe in God in Philadelphia goes to either one I just said.
Right.
They either go to church or they go to the Muslim mosque. You understand what I'm saying? And do you see any change? It's getting worse, Officer Abad. That was trash on the street. Sticky trash on the street now. Now it's young boys out here with switches. You understand what I'm saying? Shooting up the block. You understand what I'm saying? Shooting up crowds of people getting unalive that just want to have a good time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we can't even have a good time in Philly no more, Officer Abad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still here. I used to have tons of fun growing up. You know what I mean? On the block. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was stuff going on, but it wasn't how it is today. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say they wasn't shooting when I was growing up. They was definitely shooting. I almost got shot before. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord was with me that day. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell that story. And this is, matter of fact, this is the main reason why I like. There's two reasons why I never wanted to drink ever. Right? I just started drinking. Right? I'm so serious. I started probably like 2-3 years ago. But I remember the first time I did it, I was like, I would say that 13. Yeah, I was getting high at 10. I was smoking weed like 10 years old. So, but I was in a project. This when Blumberg was up, like the project Blumberg. You know, you from Philly, you know what I'm talking about. Blumberg was up before they tore him down. I was smoking with my cousins, and then they was drinking. So I found them drinking that one time. So I was high and drunk at the same time. We went up in the high rise, and we was at a dollar party, like on the 16th floor or something like that. We was at a dollar party. So me and my cousin, right, we about to go home. It's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. We about to go home and, get something to eat and all that. This when the Chinese stores used to be open at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. See, I don't know nothing about that no more. Now they close. They close early now. Everything used to close. I mean, everything used to be open late. It's not like some of them are still open, but most of them is closed at a certain time. So we going home. I'm bugged out my mind. I'm done. But I could always handle my stuff. But I never drunk before, so it was like different. It was a different feeling. So I'm like, all right. Boom. So what happened? Oh, we come out the gate. Now we leaving. Now we come out the elevator. We got out the doors, the entrance. So we going out the gate. Now you got to, in the high rise, they got a booth right there. But there's another gate you got to get out to leave the high rise. So now we left the high rise. Boom. I forgot what block that was. I remember this. I remember the whole like the street right here. High rise a little further down. They got a little thing you could sit at. Like they had a little chess thing, like you like to do. They had a little chess table. I remember this. Brother was sitting on the john with the talking to the sister. They were shooting at him for real. But so me and my cousin left. Boom. All you hear was pop, 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 pop. In my head, it's summertime. I'm thinking about fireworks, right? But it was slow. It was real slow. I froze, but I didn't know what was going on. So my cousin, she started running. And at first I'm telling her, why are you running? It's fireworks. But I started seeing everybody run. I'm like, oh, snap. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So, but I started hearing shells dropping. You hear like people was reloading and all that. I'm like, oh, they really is shooting. So I started running. So they still shooting. Is this little? It was like this little pillar, but it had like a tree on the top of it or something like that, or like a bush, something like that. But I ran past that. All you hear was like a bullet hit that joint, boom, like literally like right next, like I was right here, like the thing was right here, and I was like right there. It was like this close to hitting me. So now we in a circle. We call it the circle. So we want to drop it down there. Bullets started hitting that. Yeah, the bullets started hitting that. So like we dumped it down. I'm like, dang, I could have got shot. Yeah, man. Why? Because we destroyed. Brothers is unaliving brothers over drugs, over blocks, over territories. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna hold you. A sister got shot that day with her baby in her hand. She wound up something happened with the baby. She went to go with the baby. She got shot. She got shot, and whatever the case may be. But you know what's crazy? I didn't even see her on the ground because I ran back. I had to go get my cousins. I ran back as soon as everything was done. I ran back. I had to go get my cousins because my aunt heard it. My aunt heard it from her house. So I had to go all the way back. I'm like, I gotta go back around here. But long story short, the Lord was with me that day. That's why I don't really drink. I didn't want to drink, ever in my life because of that, because I was drunk that day. And I was high, but I don't know why I started smoking. But the whole point of the matter is I shouldn't have been smoking. I shouldn't have been drinking. They shouldn't have been shooting. Why? Because we was destroyed for lack of knowledge. All my aunts, all the people in my family smoke weed. They all get high. Everybody that I know got a gun. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody know that I know sell drugs. They got that project mindset. You understand what I'm saying? Like they all had that mindset, and they all was Christians, and they all was Muslims. You see where I'm going with this? Y'all want to strike the Muslim mosques. Strike the Christian church. Because they should be to blame for why blacks and Hispanics are the way they are today. Why are we blaming politicians when we should be blaming religious leaders? Right. like they're the ones you go to for God. The politicians got nothing to do with God. Even though they swear on the Bible, they got nothing to do with God, really. The ones that's in the hood taking y'all money, the ones that's in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to pray on Fridays. Y'all should be charging them for all of the things that's going on. Wow. So when the I.S.U.P.K, we speak on these things, don't get mad at us. Wow. We telling y'all the main reason why we are like this is because you're not following the Most High correctly. They telling y'all it's okay to sell drugs. They telling y'all it's okay to smoke weed. Don't Muslims do that? We just see remember that video we played in this class. The brother said if you're weak, you can smoke weed. You understand what I'm saying? That needs to go away. Why you think they shooting on porches and shooting in crowds? Why? Because they're not being held accountable by their religious leaders. We're not cutting them off. We're not setting a standard in our neighborhoods to get rid of it. We allowing this to go on. You understand what I'm saying? We allow this to go on. How many brothers and sisters know somebody that's selling drugs right now? How many brothers and sisters know somebody that probably got a body on a gun? How many brothers and sisters know someone that's getting high right now? But I guarantee you're hanging around them still. I guarantee you they could come inside your house. I guarantee you're going to the club with them. I guarantee you're doing everything with them, but telling them to stop doing what they're doing. Listen, I can't associate myself with anybody that's doing things out there that's going to make me look bad, that could put me in harm's way. Why? Because I'm not destroyed for a lack of knowledge no more. I know the knowledge in the Bible is what we need to be focused on. Understand what I'm saying? And how we gonna focus on this? If you could give me matter of fact, keep reading and give me Deuteronomy 7. No, give me Leviticus 20 and 26. But you keep reading that scripture.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, and verse 6. Mm-hmm. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Since we destroyed for lack of knowledge, keep on.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
So now you're rejecting what I'm telling you. You're rejecting what the Bible is saying. You're rejecting what God is saying? You rejecting God's word. Go ahead.
I will also reject thee.
The Most High is rejecting you. That's why the Most High is dealing with you right now. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High is punishing us right now. We're going to get to that too in a minute. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High is dealing with you right now. He's rejecting you. And so I'm saying he want nothing to do with you right now. Why? Because you don't want to follow the Lord. You don't want to follow your father. Listen, if I give my son a set of rules to go by, and I tell him he has to do this, or he's going to get out my house, guess what? It's one thing if he a baby, he a child, he don't know any better. It's another when he's 25. You understand what I'm saying? There's another thing when he's 25. Matter of fact, when he's 14, honestly, because kids comprehend at a young age. They know right from wrong at a young age. Right. They know right from left. Can you pull that real quick? So for new viewers, so we can prove to them what I'm saying. Kids can know right from wrong at a very young age. They get a sense of it. This is why you got to start instilling in them at a young age. Just like, what I do with my son. I mean, I know he kind of get kind of understanding it now since he's getting older, but he be looking at me like with the bobblehead, like, what are you talking about? And I go tell him to sit down. I go tell him to stay still. I tell him to do this. I tell him to do that. You know what I mean? I know that he's not going to do it because he's a child. I'm not going to chastise him because he's a child, but just to keep saying it to him repeatedly. So when he started to get older, he started to be, okay, I hear this all the time. Now started to be familiar. Now he's being familiar with the sit down. Now he being familiar with the sit or stay still. Even though he might cry a little bit, he might, be in his little feelings and all that. But the older he gets and nobody don't get in my way, then he should be more disciplined than most kids out here. Right. He'll know how to sit still. He know when it's time to play, when it's not time to play. He know when to focus, when to be goofy, whatever how you want to be. You know what I mean? Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be a time that he's gonna get older. Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ, sir. So I going to class, sir? Shalom, SHALAM. Shalom, you going to class, sir? No. All right, come on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, all right, you got it up there? Oh, you can read it. Yeah, man, but you can be upset about it. Okay, sir. Is that the one that go ahead.
Children develop an understanding of right and wrong at different stages. But research suggests that they start recognizing basic concepts like fairness and empathy as early as 19 months.
And 19 months is like, a year and a half. Right. You know what I mean? They start to understand that over a year old. So, but you still trying to put it in their brain at that young age. So, like I said, when they start to get the comprehending what you're saying, get the understanding what you're saying and why you're saying it, then they will be more. Like, you will see a difference between your child and the child that's not being raised like that. They get to do whatever he wants. They don't know the structure. They don't know discipline. They don't have the knowledge of the Bible of the Most High God, right? Like, it's going to be a point in time. Listen, I was just doing it today with He was looking at me like I was crazy. I was like, doing my, the cadence and all that. I was doing it in the crib. So I was minding Shabbat and all that type of stuff today. I was like, minding Shabbat. You ever showing them doing it. But he just looking at me like, what are you doing? But when he gets 4, when he gets 5, 6, 7, 8, he gonna start to understand, like, oh, this is okay. I'm gonna start doing it. Just like I see a lot of brothers that come in here with their children, they know how to do the salute. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you start doing that at a young age with these children, and these children to be better off, and they be way different. They move different, think different, act different. They know what to stay away from. They know how to play these, play this brother, or he smoke when he get high. I could still say what's going on, brother, speak with him, but I can't hang around him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because that's not what we do. And they'd be a good fishing tool for him because he's young. And we need more younger kids that's in the truth when they to fish these young brothers in, because what they got out there, nothing but the same people that's doing the same thing. They need somebody different. You know what I mean? The more that we start making babies and had them in the same neighborhoods as these brothers, you know, it could be a chance for them to actually stop doing what they doing. You understand what I'm saying? To actually stop, you know, getting high, stop shooting each other and stuff like that. So if I got a son, also Ba got a son, you know, Austin the car got a son, also Yadiah got a son. We all got sons. They all clicking up and hanging around together. They might go to the same school, and everybody might just gravitate to our children, want to be like our children because they're doing something different. Listen, they know how to fight. They know how to train. I mean, they well trained. They disciplined. They move different. They're not touching your daughters. None of that, right? They might be like, oh, this is different. Maybe they want to be like them. Because what black men are doing is following. They following their big homie, which is destroyed as well, which is Muslim, which is a Christian. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happens in America. You understand what I'm saying? We're not teaching our children what's right and wrong at a young age. You have to do it now. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be arguing with your wife. You can't be beating on your wife. You can't be arguing with your husband. You can't be doing this in front of the child. You understand what I'm saying? Because that shows them they ain't gonna know how to handle conflict. Now they're gonna go shoot that gun. They've been raised by their mother all their life. So now they don't even know how to handle their emotions. So they're going to shoot that gun. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. They had to be trained by men to learn how to solve problems. You understand what I'm saying? We have to do that, or else all this stuff is going to be going on in America today, in the ghetto, all these shootings. And listen, children are getting unalive.
Right.
Listen, and when I was growing up, I thought I was not going to be here, Officer Abad. I really thought that I wasn't going to make it to 17, 18. Like, a lot of brothers in the school probably felt like, I'm not going to make it, because that's how our minds was growing up. You understand what I'm saying? We always on edge. We looking behind our backs and our shoulders and stuff like that. Because of the environment that we live in. I still do it. How many times you might walk outside, you might look both ways? You understand what I'm saying? My rib just pointed this out to me. This is why the white man is in his heaven. My rib said this too. We was riding. I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even notice how she was seen me. But we riding down Abington going to your food shopping. That's where all the Jewish, all the people that get money with nice houses live at, right? She was like, somebody's iPad is outside, is on the porch. This like on the porch. She can see it while we riding past. I didn't even. They was on my side too. I wasn't even paying attention. She's like, oh, that's somebody's kid. Our iPad is outside on the porch. It's there. They just left it there without a care. I was like, dang. Now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna come back to the hood now. Some sister stole my red package. She's on camera doing it in the ghetto. We can't even have our stuff on the just waiting. Sometimes, most of the time we get our packages. But the whole point is, we can't even have our package just waiting for us when we come home or when we go get it. Because we might be asleep, we might be doing something, we might not even notice that the package came and stuff like that. So it's like, somebody stole it. They're not really doing it up there. They could leave their stuff outside. They could actually leave their doors open. Have you ever seen this? I have never seen a black person with their curtains are open. You can look inside their house. You go to oppressor neighborhoods, you can see inside their house. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a different type of mindset that we have. Their doors are open. I rode past the garage door is open. My grandma's garage door ain't open. My back door ain't open, so you can just walk in the house. You understand what I'm saying? There's a different type of mindset that we have. We lock everything up. I guarantee there's probably some brothers and sisters that got 3 or 4 locks on their door. I guarantee you. Why? for security reasons. Why? Because they think somebody might come in their house and rob them and unalive them and do something to them. That's just the mindset that we have. Why is that? Because we're destroyed. People in the ghetto is doing all these things, so now we paranoid. We got to watch our backs. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you got to come into I.S.U.P.K, because you come into I.S.U.P.K, you ain't got to worry about that. You know, listen, I ain't perfect. I'm still working on my. I'm part of Shamar, so I got to be on point anyway. It ain't got me. I'm scared or something like that, but I just got to make sure, I got, a wife coming out this house and a son coming out this house. I got to make sure the coast is clear, and I got to make sure they get home safe and they get to where they got to go safe. You understand what I'm saying? That's part of my job as a husband, you understand, and a father. Make sure my kid and my wife is straight. You understand what I'm saying? But the whole thing about it is a lot of us do that. Every time, I don't, what's crazy also about, I never really see oppressors like look at me unless it's like, wow, it look what are you doing here? They're not looking at me like on some violent stuff. Every time I see a brother, they just stare at me. Like, I don't got nothing wrong with it, but it's like it's just the mindset thinking, oh, he might shoot me, he might rob me. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to get out of that mindset. You understand what I'm saying? We need to get out of that mindset. We got to accept this knowledge so the Lord won't reject us. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord is rejecting us right now. He don't want nothing to do with us. But guess what? Give me Leviticus 20 and 26. You understand what I'm saying? But we read that, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, no sweat. All right. Yeah, man. Give me Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26.
This is the book of Leviticus, 20, verse 26. Mm-hmm. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Listen, you want to know why we destroyed? Because we're not holy. You know why that we having all these problems, that we shooting up each other, we getting unalive? Because we're not holy. The Lord said, ye shall be holy unto him. What is holy? For people that come inside this class, I always go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. One might come here sometimes. For time's sake, holy just means separate. Right. So we are separate unto the Most High God. You understand what I'm saying? So which means we can't be going out there shooting each other. Right. We can't be going out there causing harm to one another, committing acts of violence against one another. That's what being holy is. Keep going, sir.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
For I, the Lord, am holy. The Lord is holy. You think the Lord is in the Muslim mosque? You think the Lord is in the Christian church? You understand what I'm saying? The Lord ain't in none of those places. The Lord is far away from those things. The Lord rejects those gods. Right. You understand what I'm saying? He's with you more than he's with Allah. He's with you more than he's with Caesar Borgia. You understand that? He picked you. Matter of fact, go to Deuteronomy 6. He picked you. He picked you out of all people. Listen, we are the most messed up people in the Bible. Like, we are the sinners in the Bible. We are. We are the ones that's causing all the violence, all the crimes in the Bible. As you see, today's the same thing. You got it?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you read it, sir.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Mm-hmm. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
There we go, the word again, holy. He said you're a holy people. You're a separate people unto the Lord thy God. Keep going.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a what?
Special people.
The Lord thy God chose you to be a special people. He chose you. He picked you out of everybody else. And he said you're supposed to be a special people. Now read that again.
Have chosen thee to be a special people.
He chose you to be a special people. So he expects you to do that. He expects you to be special. He expects you to move like that. To be different. To be not like everybody else. He chose you to be like that. This is why he gave you a set of rules to go by. Why they didn't give it to everybody else?
Right.
Why didn't give it to everybody else? Matter of fact, if you could go to is it Psalms? You know what I'm talking about? 119. Yeah, give me Psalms 119. Yeah, man, like we gotta understand. He gave this stuff to us. He ain't set no rules for nobody else. No Arab, no Muslim, no Indian, no African, no oppressor, and none of that. He set rules for you. You want to know why a black man can get his shape up? Because Egyptians was getting shape ups. You understand what I'm saying? You want to know why we can't dress like the Egyptians? Because God don't want to dress like them freaky looking, dressing all freaky. You know what I'm saying? How Egyptians dress? Boys is freaky, bro. It's like it. So bro, they freaky, man. That's what I'm saying. They got piercings on things. They don't need to have piercings. Have you ever seen an Egyptian? You understand what I'm saying? They look freaky. They look feminine. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta understand the Lord don't want us to do what anybody else do. Listen, you're not built to be an unaliver. You're built to be a judge. You're not built to be that M word. You're not built for that. You're built to be a judge. You're built to be a prophet. You're built to be a priest. Well, you're supposed to be that way. You're supposed to be a prince, and the sisters are supposed to be princesses. In order to be that, it's set some rules that you got to go by, and nobody else has those rules but you.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147, and verse 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob.
Oh, stop right there. What?
He sheweth his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word unto you, black man, Hispanic man, and man. Nobody else. Keep going.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel, unto blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Go ahead.
Verse 20. He have not dealt so with any nation.
He have not what?
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He have not dealt so with any other nation. This is why the things are happening to you, because he gave the rules to you and you're breaking them. So which means is he's going to show you who's boss. He's going to show you who's got the power. He's going to show you who's the living God. He's going to show you, because he ain't giving it to nobody else. Go ahead, keep going.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
They ain't know them. They ain't know the judgments. They ain't know no curses. And understand what I'm saying? They ain't know none of that. Matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1. Give me that, man. I need that too. I mean, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1. Let's get into it now, Officer Bot. I mean, let's get into it. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Yeah, man. Like, go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
It's going to come to pass. Go ahead.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It's going to come to pass when you're going to listen to the Lord. Like, it's happening today. Both things are happening today, Officer Bob. We listening to the Lord and we're not listening to the Lord, because I'm here.
Right.
Some of us are listening to the Lord. Some of us are. Keep going.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Okay.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
Listen, to observe, to do all his commandments. How did I hear the voice of the Lord? How did I get here, Officer Bob? You know, a lot of Christians and people in the world say they have a relationship with God, right? They have a personal relationship with God. God talks to them. If I could, I just had a conversation with a sister that said she is ordained to be a minister. Officer Abad. And I was trying to figure out who ordained you. Yeah, man, you dress like a woman. You got something that you need to tell me. Are you a man in disguise? Are you a woman? Are you a man in disguise? What are you? Because I swear, I thought that women couldn't teach men the Bible. I thought that women couldn't come and preach and teach the congregation. I was about to ask her if she want her flower also, but I ain't had a chance to. But that just shows you, you understand? That just shows you that our people are destroyed.
Right.
That just shows you that right there. You got women teaching the congregation on her flower. That's crazy, right? I'm pretty sure she still got a flower. She's my age. So I'm pretty sure she gets it. My rib still got her flower. She's not 50, 60, 80 years old. You see what I'm saying? So how are you teaching the word of God when you're unclean? We can't even do that as priests.
Right.
You gotta stay outside that camp. You can't come inside the camp and get on that mic and say the old person, the devil, the Bible speaks of. You're unclean, brother. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta understand that the people that you're supposed to listen to is going to come from the I.S.U.P.K. When I heard the voice of the Lord thy God, I heard it from Cap Tawor, Cap Tazariah, Cap Damashak, who else? Slaggy for the order, General Mahaiman, General YAHANNA. I could go on and go on. Who I used to hear before I came in this truth. That's who brought me in here. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord brought me in here, of course, but the ones that the Lord was using was the men in the I.S.U.P.K. There wasn't no woman. You understand what I'm saying? It was men in the I.S.U.P.K. because I heard the voice of the Lord thy God, man. And like I said, you got to pay attention. You got to peep game, man. When you come in here and you want to learn about God, you got to listen. You can't be coming in here thinking you know it all. Because when you come in here, you got to understand that you're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Hey, SHALAM. So you want to take the class? All right, come on. All right, I mean, like, when you come in here, you got to understand that you're destroyed. I don't care if you just came from a fake Israelite group. You see what I'm saying? When you come in here, you got to understand that you're destroyed for lack of knowledge. You got to be quiet. You got to listen. You understand what I'm saying? You keep going, sir.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
Listen, to observe, to learn, and to apply all his commandments. The Christian church don't apply nothing.
Right.
The Muslim mosques don't apply nothing.
Right.
That's why you see the things out there today. That's why you can see young boy with these switches.
Right.
How is they getting these guns? You telling me your mom don't know, your dad don't know? You know what I mean? I don't understand how that nobody knows that you have a switch. It's already bad. It's already bad that you got a hoodie on in 90-degree weather. Like you listen. When you know that somebody got a hoodie on in 90, go ahead, awesome, bro. And a ski mask. And you telling me you don't know something's wrong there? You understand what I'm saying? Like growing up, when we was doing things, when you see somebody with a trench coat on or a hoodie on and it's not the right weather, you should assume that they had something on. Yeah. Sometimes growing up, because I had cousins that was deep in the streets, right? I used to learn a lot from them. I seen a lot of things from my cousins, right? My cousin said, you see somebody walking around with a string hanging on their neck or something like that. I forgot what he said, hanging around their neck. Just know they walking around with something on their pants leg. That's what he always told. You know what I mean? Like a shotgun or something. You know what I mean? So he got that string wrapped around there. I forgot, it was a while ago he told me this, but it's like with a string, you know, he got a string on his neck. Like, just know that, you know, something he's holding or something like that. Something out of the ordinary. They got masks on. COVID been over. COVID is here to stay. COVID ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? You get COVID, you get COVID. I just had COVID. Like, I was messed up. I just had COVID probably like a couple months ago. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's here to stay. You still got masks on. It's hot. Now you got book bags on. They got book bags on. I'm like, where's these kids with this? Maybe school started already. I'm trying to figure out. I see all these kids with book bags on. Like, why these kids got book bags and hoodies on? Don't make no sense to me. But I know from growing up, people with hoodies on had guns on them in 80-degree weather. I'm just saying. We need to understand that we need to observe and do all these commandments. Because once we do these things, certain things will happen. We get different incentives, different perks in life when these type of things happen when we obey the Lord. Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day. The Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Lord thy God gonna set thee on what?
High.
The Lord thy God gonna set you on high. He gonna put you in a place of rulership where you don't gotta beg the white man for money. That you don't gotta beg an increase for your wages. That you don't gotta be on the front line with a picket sign on around your neck. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be a time when you're gonna be in a place of rulership where you're gonna be saying how much money somebody will be able to make. You know, a oppressor dictate how much you make. You know that, right? He the one that got all the riches. He the one that got all the power. He the one that was just told, as I said also, but he the one that feeds you. He the one that clothes you. He the one that do everything for you. Right? There's gonna be a time when you're gonna be doing everything for him. He's gonna be coming to you for clothes. He's gonna be coming to you for food. He's gonna be coming to you for them wages. They're gonna be going on strike. They're gonna be going on strike. How about that, Officer Bob? Listen, everybody not even going on strike because we're gonna treat them so much better than they ever did to us. It's probably not even gonna be a beggar. They're probably gonna love being in the kingdom when we rule it. They probably gonna be begging just to go to work. Like, listen, they give us so much when they never gave them. I want to go to work. I like my boss. You understand what I'm saying? Hell, listen, I don't want my wife to get on my nerves. I'm going to work. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be a point in time that's gonna happen. There's gonna be a point in time you ain't gonna have to beg. It's gonna be a point in time when you ain't gonna see trash everywhere in Philadelphia or anywhere. You're not gonna see people littering and people dumping places because you're gonna have the spirit of the Lord on you. And you're gonna have righteous rulers. You're gonna have righteous rulers. That's gonna tell you, no, this ain't going on. We ain't doing that. You're gonna love it in the kingdom of heaven once black because the Spanish and they make Indians rule. You're gonna love it. But guess what you gotta do? You gotta obey the Lord. You ain't gonna be able to get inside the kingdom of heaven. Listen, I don't even know. Listen, I'm obeying the Lord. I don't know if I'm gonna get in the kingdom of heaven. I just want my children. Listen, my children get in there. If the both sides are listen, you're not making it. I'll be okay with that, as long as I can get somebody in there. It don't have to just be. It don't have to be my children. It have to be somebody that I spark so in their mind and their spirit, like, and they got and came in here and changed their life. As long as somebody get in there, because they still my people, still my brother, still my sister. You understand what I'm saying? As long as they get in there and rule this planet, I'll be all right. I'll be fine. I'll be satisfied with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's in the Lord's hands at the end of the day. It's not in my hands. Now, if you could, go down to 15. Go down where I really want to go. Go down to there. Because I need to get to that right there. You understand what I'm saying? You can read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
It's going to come to pass when you're going to be hard-headed. You're going to be stiff-necked. You're going to be stubborn. Go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God. We ain't going to hear what we got to say. Like today, there's a lot of our brothers and sisters don't want to hear what we got to say. Just like I said, some brothers don't want to hear it. Some brothers don't want to hear it. So it's both happening at the same time today. It's like, oh, I want to hear what you got to say. Now, It's some of us that we actually listening and doing it. But hopefully, it'd be more brothers start to hear what we got to say.
Right.
Go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
Go ahead.
And his statutes which I command thee this day. All these curses shall come upon thee.
All these what?
All these curses. That all these curses shall come upon thee.
Listen, all these curses. One thing black people don't understand, that they are cursed. They think curse is like a spell.
Right.
They think that's a curse. A cursing, a spell. We don't believe in voodoo. Voodoo is not a part of what we believe in. Even though some people try to attempt to say voodoo and all that stuff is in the Bible. It is not in the Bible. Voodoo is not real. It's all in your mind. It's all a hustle. I was just watching the movie Sinners, right? Yesterday with my rib. And the brother, one of the twins, got unalive. Well, he got bit by the vampire. And he asked the lady that he was in love with, basically, or the voodoo, the witch, do you got anything to bring my brother back? And she loved him, so she kept it real with him. No, I don't. But they'll tell you they got stuff to bring back the dead. They can talk to the dead. They can do this. They can do it. That stuff is garbage. That stuff is garbage. It's all a hustle to get your money. They're not talking to the dead. And we believe this stuff. You got people that burn sage in their house thinking it's going to get away from evil spirits. How can a slave burn sage? Think about that. You're a slave. How are you burning sage? To get rid of what? Evil spirit? You're a slave. Get out of captivity with that sage. You understand what I'm saying? Listen. It be mostly women though. It's about my little brother used to do it. I don't think he do it anymore. I haven't talked to him about it, but he used to do it. I'm looking at him like, bro, that's not gonna save us. That's not gonna make you a better person. You know what makes you a better person and makes you get away from negative things? The Bible. It's that simple. You don't need no sage. So you don't need no sage for that. Sage is just like an incense that you like. It's like what we do here, incense. That's all it is. Or put in some food. I heard it was tasty with food officer about it. Go ahead.
Sage and turkey seasoning and stuff.
Yeah. Sage is in turkey seasoning?
No, and stuffing.
And stuffing? Oh, I didn't know that. That's why I like cornbread stuffing so much. That's what I was about. That's where it need to be at. Y'all burning sage thinking it's gonna help you. Y'all rocking these crystals. They say, they give them a negative. They say give them a positive charge or something. You say, like, I'll be like, what? As you can be, y'all slaves. You telling me these crystals making y'all superheroes, but y'all in captivity? Getting y'all charged up, but you're in captivity. You're a slave. How can you talk to me about any crystals when you're getting high? Same people that be rocking crystals be smoking cigarettes. So you telling me I got all this intelligence, all this knowledge about crystals and sage, when you can't even put down weed, when you can't stop being a whore, when you can't... Bro, I'm so bad. Listen. Am I tripping? I'm pretty sure I'm not tripping. It's not going to work. A curse is none of that. A curse is a punishment. Now, if you could read that scripture again and put the word that I want in there so you can get the understanding of what it's actually saying. Because a curse is just a punishment from the Lord. Go ahead.
This book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
Keep going.
And his statutes which I command thee this day.
That
all these punishments.
All these what?
Punishments.
All these punishments. A curse is a punishment. You understand what I'm saying? Understand that a curse is a punishment. Just like when you do something wrong and your mother or your father take your phone away, that's a punishment. Right? When you break a rule and they just take the phone away, they give you a judgment. So okay, we're going. Matter of fact, sometimes the parents might go back, huddle up, real quick, have a conversation. What should we do, right? What should we do with the child? Should we beat him? Should we take his phone? Should we take his game? Should we tell him to go to his room? It depends on the crime or the rule that he broke. That depends on what it is, right? He was talking back to the teacher in the classroom. He could get a little warning. Somebody talk to him. But imagine you keep on doing it. Keep on doing it and keep on doing it and keep on doing it. See, the Lord got mercy on us. That's why we're still here. This is why I get to tell you that stop being so stubborn and hard-headed. Because the Lord could have been got rid of us a long time ago. We could have been no more. He could have gave it to somebody else. But he has so much mercy. He warned you, told you, listen, get your mind right. How many times in the Bible the Lord tells us to follow him, to stop sinning? Just like your mother and your father say, stop talking back to that teacher. Stop being on your phone while you at school. How many times they tell you that? And you continue to break it. So which means is, okay, you're going to keep breaking my rules, I'm going to punish you. Now, give me the one I really want to get. Now, I ain't going to go to the Deuteronomy 28 and 57 yet. Go drop down to 68. Drop down to the last, I believe that's the last verse of Deuteronomy 28, if I'm not mistaken. And go drop down to the last part. Because what I said earlier that we were slaves. That's the first thing I said before I even started this class. You are a slave. Now let's prove that you're a slave. You can read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy.
And also, so like I said, also we're going to prove that you're being punished. Because it's a punishment. What he about to read in Deuteronomy 28 and 68, this is a punishment coming from the Lord. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord shall bring thee in Egypt again. When you got the Spirit of the Lord on you, you're going to understand that word Egypt just means slavery. And so he's going to bring you in Egypt again, because we was in Egypt with Moses. He freed us. We left Egypt. We got out of bondage from Pharaoh. So now we're in Egypt again, right? But this is the kicker, Officer Abide. We've been in Egypt before, many times. If you think about it, we was in, what was it? I can't think on the top of my head. Well, what's that guy's name? Yeah, yeah, Babylonian captivity. We was in that captivity. I think that's an Assyrian captivity.
Then Assyrian.
Yeah, so okay, yeah, all these captivities we've been in, right? But this distinctive one is important that you need to understand. This is separating from all the captivities that we've been in. Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Listen, we ain't going to Babylonian and Assyrian with no ships. I think we walked. We walked in them Jones. we was sometimes we was nomads. So we was moving around a lot. So we was walking probably. We was here on ships. We was brought into slavery again with ships. I don't know what's up with this knack with ships. You understand what I'm saying? We was brought into Egypt again with ships. That's important. Keep going.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Thou shalt see it no more again. We're not in our homeland. We're nowhere near it at all. Keep going.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Sold unto your what?
Enemies.
Interesting. This is very interesting. You're going to be sold unto your enemies. Who is your enemy? Once you understand that you're a slave, you know who your enemy is. Who is your enemy? The ones that brought the ships over here, put you in captivity, put you under like they lapped y'all up. They like basically crammed y'all in the belly of the ships and had y'all shipping over here to America, dying. Listen, I honor those who I honor all my ancestors, but the ones who jumped off. So listen, I ain't about to go over here and serve y'all. I honor them a little bit more. You understand what I'm saying? Because they was like, I'm not coming over here so you could do this to me. You know what I mean? So they brought us over here as ships. In a way, we ain't gonna see it no more again. We ain't gonna see our homeland, man. We ain't gonna see Israel no more. We ain't gonna see Jerusalem. Keep going.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
For what?
And no man shall buy you. For
bondmen and for bondwomen. So we were sold as slaves. And nobody not gonna redeem us. Nobody not. Have you ever heard somebody come back? What are all these? See, everybody say that we Africans, right? We are the Africans that came to America. Africans got all this intelligence. Africans is the first people who created civilization and all this type of stuff. And they was the original people on this land. Blah blah blah. Where's they ships? So why didn't they come back for us? If we so-called African, where's all the people that claim that this didn't happen? Who came for us? Officer Bach? We're in history that they came to free us. So you're telling me they could go on other people's lands and fight other people's lands, but they can't come over here and fight the enemy to get us back. Oh, you want to know why? Because they had a hand in selling you. They had a hand in gathering you up. Oh, y'all forgot about that, though. They forgot about the wars that was going on before they got us. Yo, we was fighting y'all before y'all got us. Y'all just ain't just take us like we was like sweet or something like that. We was like, we just bowed down. We fought. Then we lost because we were sinners. The Lord wasn't with us. The Lord rejected us because we wanted to follow the African. We trusted the African, Officer Abide. We was among them, and they gave us up. They gave us up like some rats. Listen, Africans are some rats, some snitches. And they sold us for what? Liquor? They sold us for superficial things. And now look what happened to the African. Colonization. Now they worshiping that white Jesus. Officer Abide, ain't that so? Listen, Africans is not your people. They had a hand in your slavery. So now we got to establish that you've been sold for bondmen and bondwomen, and nobody not going to come and get you. Don't that sound familiar? You've been in America for how long? Your ancestors have been slaves for how long? And you never heard somebody actually coming over here from Africa to come get you? We never heard it. What ship ever came to America to come get you? Listen, I heard they good swimmers. Why they ain't swim themselves over here and come get us? Where's Mfugu at? Where's they at? Oh, because they sold you. They played you because you're not their people. You are a slave in America. So once you know that, you will know who your enemy is. Keep going.
Right.
All right, now go up to 57. Now we established that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are slaves. You've been brought over here from, Africa into slavery. Like, we got sold into slavery. Why? Because you don't want to keep God's laws. And you're still a slave. It's just sophisticated. Now they throw you in prison. Now they find law. They put laws in place to keep you from thriving. It's crazy. I just posted, I said, and this was about the strike thing, right? I was like, slaves are fighting a slave in a system that was meant to oppress them. Right? This system in America is not designed for us to thrive in. It's designed to keep us at the bottom. Even say if a brother do get some money, they still go through the fire. You see what happened? What was going on with Diddy? You see what happened with Kanye? West bugged out now. He bugged out. Kanye, I think Kanye was like a billionaire because he wanted to go against the grain and speak against and tell everybody that the Jews that's claiming to be Jews are not Jews. Just like, what was it, Kyrie Irving? He got people was, he's about to lose his basketball, whatever they went on basketball, you know what I mean? Because he was saying that the Jews is black. When you get a certain type of money, I don't mean anything. This system is not for you. It's meant for you to be a good slave. And that's it. America never stopped being slave masters. They always been slave masters. Then they call it bosses, supervisors, CEO, managers, presidents. You know what I mean? They got different names now. You're still a slave. And then they got the overseer. They put so many black people on these black people as supervisors, and they mistreated you because they got the mindset of the oppressor. You understand what I'm saying? We got to understand that the main reason why we are like this because we are slaves in America. You understand? We are slaves, and we don't even know it. How many black people think they're slaves? I think we're the only people that say, "Yo, I'm at the slave." I don't think nobody else say that but UPK. You understand what I'm saying? You can read, matter of fact, is it 57, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 36. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness.
Is that the one? Go to 58. Yeah, Comic-Con. It really don't matter. It's like the same. You can read. Was it 58?
54.
You read 54.
In the book of Deuteronomy, verse 54. Mm-hmm. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
His eye shall be what?
Evil toward his brother.
Listen, when you be a slave, this is what happens. When you lose the way in the way that you're supposed to follow, this type of stuff will happen. You have an evil eye towards your brother. Now, if you could, the article, you got that video? Like when I seen that video, Officer, you see how many people was on that porch? Wow. It had to been at least like 10 people, 15 people just bunched up on that porch trying to stay alive. Right? But this ain't that new. They get this stuff from their oppressors. All this stuff comes from their slave master, Officer. They were criminals like John Gotti, Al Capone, Bugsy Siegel. Just name a few. You can pause it for right now. But just have it up there for real quick. But like, we get this stuff from them. We want to be criminals like them. But it doesn't work for us. You see, what's crazy? All this criminal activity worked for them. Because now, listen, I remember gambling was illegal. What, gambling illegal? What is illegal? What? This is slaggy. What? Alcohol illegal? Like, now they selling liquor legally. Now they selling lottery tickets and Powerballs and stuff like this. It worked for them. But see what happened when you do it? Go ahead, what's up, man? Marijuana. It works for them. Listen, they've been locking people up in the hood for marijuana for I don't know how long. How many people got crime offenses on marijuana? Listen, I remember my older brother when he was in the Allentown, and they said he told me they felt like a joint, like a roach inside of his car, and they locked him up for it. Now it's legal. Now you see all these dispensaries around now. I'm talking about big joints. Like they not a little small mom and pop shop. They are like big facilities that you could go in and get drugs. Ain't that crazy? Right. And they lock y'all up. It works for them. It don't work for you. Right. You understand what I'm saying? This is why we in the predicament we're in right now. All right, shalom, look right, sir. You understand what I'm saying? We got to understand that we got to keep these laws and keep the understanding of the Most High, because we're going to continue to be slaves. We're going to continue to hate our brother. We're going to continue to hate our sister. We're going to continue to be posting videos like this on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Showing that, you know, we are acting like wild animals. We don't even supposed to be like that. We're not supposed to be. You know how many people that see these videos, officer, about it, and what they think of us? You understand what I'm saying? We got to show them different. And how we show them different? By coming back to the Most High. Yeah, man, we show them different by coming back to the Most High. Now, if you could play this video. This is a video. What was this? This is a Greatest Ferry, right? Yeah. This is the one in Greatest Ferry. All right. So this is the one on 4th of July. Around that time. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I know it's one is another one on Diamond like in a project somewhere. It was like they had a shootout there too. Like I seen a brother, he shooting a gun up in the air. Then everybody started scattering, but then everybody started shooting back. But I think some brothers got alive there too, which is unfortunate. You understand what I'm saying? It's very unfortunate. You understand what I'm saying? That our people got to come to this. But go ahead, you can read it. You can do it. This is. Look at that. Look how people was. Look at this. That's a switch. That's a switch. Right, listen, they doing this like this Call of Duty. You see how, listen, the one thing I can say, okay, I understand probably why brothers would shoot back. It's justified to do. It was justified, you know, that they shoot back to defend themselves, right? But why are they shooting at each other? Read the scripture. If you could, sir. Read that scripture.
Which one? Oh, yes. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 54.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, please put on the screen also about the preset man right here, man. Like, we got to understand this stuff is bigger than us. This is bigger than us, man. This type of stuff is bigger than us. Way bigger than us. We got the strike going on. We got these mass shootings going on. It's more shootings, though. Back to back. It's crazy. Listen, and I believe the brother just lost his finger on his hand for extra. You understand what I'm saying? He just lost his hand because he wanted to play with 4th of July fireworks. The Lord will humble you, man. Listen, the Lord is humbling us right now, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. You can read the scripture.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 54. Mm-hmm. So the man that is tender among you.
For the man that is tender among you. They think that's like something soft. You know how we say we want our women tender. We want our women soft and delicate. Tender. Go ahead, keep reading.
Tender among you and very delicate. And
very delicate, right? That just means that he got compassion. He got empathy. You know, he's not going to unalive his brother. He's going to love his brother, basically. You understand what I'm saying? It's not to mean that he's soft. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's tender, like he's kind of softening his heart up for his brother, so he won't harm him. He won't trespass against him. Keep going.
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
That one, the brothers that always had the compassion, have the have the understanding and forgiving their brother, now is doing these things. This is a definition of having an evil eye towards your brother when you got a porch full of women, basically children, women and children shooting at each other. That's when you know that we're being punished.
Right.
How do you get rid of those punishments? How do you get rid of brothers shooting at each other?
Right.
Give me Leviticus. Just give me one scripture. You can go to any one that you want. The Bible is so universal. Listen, the Bible got all our answers. Listen, you ain't gotta go to Leviticus. You want to go to Leviticus? Go ahead. But if you listen, you can pull any scripture that you already know where I'm going with this. Yeah, I mean, this is how the Bible got all the answers, man. Like, I didn't even gotta go to the scripture that I want. He could find one and give me the answer. This is the solution for black on black crime.
Right.
Also, Bad is about to read it. This is the solution. You can read it.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
There we go.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Whoa. Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
That's the solution. The solution is you should not hate your brother in your heart. Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
And you should not rebuke your neighbor. Go ahead.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Exactly. You shouldn't be. This is what happened when you rebuke your neighbor and they commit sin. You don't forgive them. So y'all might have had a disagreement. I just seen a video. No, they was fighting. The video on Diamond Street in the projects, they was fighting. Somebody shot in the ear. I guess it was like a warning shot. I went and did it. I would just try to break it up. But he shot in the ear, wanted and try to get people, because people was like, yo, stop. Boy, shot in the ear. He could have shot at them. Right? He basically tried to scare them, I guess he tried to scare them because he could have shot at the people that were fighting. But I don't know if probably his family was fighting. Or whatever the case. I don't even think he was the one. I don't even think he was related to him because he probably would have jumped in it. Like me personally, I think he would have probably just broke it up or jumped in the fight. But he shot in the air. Then they started shooting back at him. They just started shooting. So he trying to, chill. He could have shot y'all. He have a little bit of mercy. We should have that with each other because he could have shot somebody. He shot in the air. I see. Oh, it's on video. Him shooting in the air. I don't know, but he ain't start shooting y'all because y'all fighting. Y'all doing all these sins. That's a sin. Fighting your brother's a sin. Right. This ain't no. You're training. It's not like you're sharpening each other up. This is war. Keep going.
Verse 18, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Thou shalt not bear any grudge read that again.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
We got to learn how to let things go. We got to learn not to hold grudges against our people. I know people that still holding grudges for 15 years. I'm talking about over basketball games. Over little petty things. They holding grudges for. We need to learn how to let go. Give me that scripture. Let all malice and that go. Then we're gonna go to, that flood. I'm trying. Matter of fact, you could get that.
The flood.
Yeah, you get the flood. No. You get the let go all the malice and forgive. I forgot the scripture. I think it's in First Corinthians. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta let that stuff go, man. We gotta understand that In America, you're a slave. Period. You are a slave. Just understand that. You are in captivity right now. I'm sorry to break it to you. You have no freedom. You got it, sir? I'll take the final for you.
You said let go of all malice?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
I got Ephesians, but it's not saying.
Hold on, I got you. I can find it right here. Oh yeah, yup, that one.
It is Ephesians.
Kind.
Okay.
Let all bitterness and wrath and anger.
No. Oh, okay.
This is a solution on how you stop black on black crime. How you stop young brothers from doing these mass shootings. You can read it, sir.
Come. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
Let all bitterness and wrath,
oh, go ahead,
and
anger, right? And clamor, go ahead.
And
evil speaking
be put away from you with all malice.
Listen, put away all these things and be sincere about it when you put it away. Don't put it away and still be mad about it. Like I gotta do it, like I'm obligated to do it. You are obligated to do it because God said so. Right. Just like when your father tell you something that you might not like. Your father might tell you to get off the game. Put the game away. Don't do it with an attitude. Don't do it being mad and angry at him. Do it because you love your father and you want to do what he say. Right. Your father tell you to get off that game, you get off without giving him no lip. Right. And this is I got a message to your sisters. Get out the men way when they trying to teach their kids and show them the way. Right. Especially the boys. Stay away. Because I had this problem before. I had to sit down with my baby mom with this problem. I mean, she used to try to confuse my son, she stopped doing it, and I give her that. She didn't step on my toes after this. I'm like, yo, you telling him something different, you being that coddler. Am I saying the word? Coddler. I think I'm saying it wrong. You know, someone that coddles and you being overbearing and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? You making him soft. Every time I tell him to do something, he cries and he come to you. You got to stop embracing that. You got to stop letting him do that. You got to say, listen, your dad said this is what is going down. But she stopped doing it, and I got to deal with my son, how I got to deal with my son. I sat up there, had a conversation with him, talked to him about why I'm saying this and why am I doing this. I really didn't have to do that, but I had to get him to understand why I was doing it. And ever since that, I told him to do something. He don't do it with no attitude. He don't do it crying. When I told him to go upstairs, it's time for bed, he say, okay, good night. Give me a hug. I'll see you tomorrow. If I tell him to do something, he just do it. I told him to clean his room. He go clean his room without being mad, without being angry. He just doing it. Put away all that without getting mad about it. Don't be fake about it. Don't say, oh, listen, I respect you more and say, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to shake his hand. I'm not going to forgive him. I'd rather for you to say that than you be a snake behind his back. You understand what I'm saying? And shaking his hand like the oppressor does, making things like it's all good, right? What happened to them treaties that we did with the oppressor? And look what happened. He broke them. Right. Understand what I'm saying? Like he didn't care. Don't shake nobody's hand. Don't make an agreement with nobody if you're not gonna be sincere about it. Right. Because now you got this man at a vulnerable state to the point that he feels like he can come around you a little bit now. Everything is all good and then you shoot him. How much that do happen in the hood? Right. People get comfortable around people, and then guess what? They hit you when you're off, when you're not on point, because they think ain't nothing wrong. Don't do it with an attitude, man. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because you're sincere about it. Keep going.
Verse 32. And be ye kind one to another.
Be kind to one another, man. Listen, the black man is not your op. We're not ops, man. We're brothers. Right. Be kind to one another. Honor one another, man. Keep going.
Tender-hearted.
There we go with that word. Just like in Deuteronomy. Be tender-hearted. Have compassion for your brother, man. Have compassion for your sister. You understand? Have empathy. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Forgiving one another.
Forgiving. Don't seek revenge. Listen, somebody got to call. Listen, somebody got to say, okay, I'm going to be the one to stop. I'm going to be the one to say, I'm not going to seek revenge for you unaliving my brother. I'm going to be the one that's not going to do it. Keep going.
Even as God, for Christ's sake, hath forgiven you.
He forgave you. He gave you mercy. He didn't seek revenge on you. He gave you mercy. That's why you're still here. That's why you're still here.
Right.
And this is why blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians need to come back to the Bible. This is why you need to come back to your Lord. Because if you don't, it's going to be rough when Christ come back.
Right.
It might not be as much mercy when Christ come back.
Right.
So keep that in mind when you out there shooting your switches. Keep that in mind when you got that blood in your mouth. Keep that in mind when you want to celebrate 4th of July. Right. Keep that in mind when you're going straight. Right. Keep that in mind. Even though, I do want to touch on that a little bit, but I'm gonna say this with this strike stuff going on. Then we're gonna go to we're gonna go to Isaiah 26:9, right? I'm gonna say this on the strike. I work for the city. Somebody had the nerve. I didn't even tell you this, officer, but somebody had the nerve to text me. Am I striking or am I escaping? Whatever you said, right? I ignored it. Cause this is when brotherhood is a weapon. Because I would have the brother ain't called me initially, seeing how I was doing, checking up on me, seeing if I needed it. Listen, shout out to Captain Ahmad. Captain Ahmad. I talked to Captain Ahmad about it. You know what he told me after we got finished? Listen, if you need anything, because I'm not working. I'm doing Uber Eats right now, which I love it. I kind of love it. I can make my schedule what I want to and stuff like that. I kind of like it. But he was like, if you need anything, just let me know. Give me a call. I didn't get that from him. He ain't hit me up like, yo, do you need anything? Y'all taking my money. Y'all taking my union dues. You know what I'm saying? He ain't call me, oh, do you need anything? Call me and just a check up on me. He did it after the fact when he said what he said. But I think he was just saying that just to get to talk to me and to go back and forth about why I'm not out there. I'm not out there because I don't beg people. That's number one. That's me. I don't like begging white people for nothing. I think I said that before, officer, but I go get it. I don't beg people for nothing. I'm not a beggar. And I'm a UPK NIGGA. That round too. But I'm a UPK NIGGA. What do I look like having a sign on my neck that say strike? What does it look like for me to protest? I am a slave. We are slaves, officer. But you should expect not to get paid what you want to get paid because you're a slave. I'm not out there because I'm in the UPK. I got a bigger calling. Officer Abad. And this is my message to people that got a problem with me not being out there. Why you not getting into all black calling the white man the devil? Y'all know I'm an Israelite. Ain't a secret. Why you not on the front line with me calling the white man the devil? Why you not here in class with me right now? There's nothing wrong with this. Yes, we need more wages. I understand that. But don't call my phone, don't text my phone about I'm escaping anything. I don't run from nothing. I run to it. I'm calling the white man the devil, and I gotta go see him when I go back to work. They don't understand that part. I'm pretty sure they see my videos. I don't care. I stand on what I stand on. And understand what I'm saying? I'm a slave in America. Matter of fact, no, I'm not a slave. I'm a free man now, officer. But I can say this because I'm free. You call a white man a devil, then give me a call. You want to really war with your brothers and fight something that's greater than what you're fighting for? Come here. The Lord doing all this anyway.
Right.
All the trash that's being outside, and the Lord is doing this. I think it's a plague if I think so, Officer Bob, because people don't know how much trash it can actually make you sick. Even the dog poop can make you sick. Dog poop can make you sick. Matter of fact, if you can look it up, like imagine all that that stuff is piling up and piling up. All them chemicals is getting released in the air. It could get you sick. All that dead, decomposed stuff, and it might be bodies in the trash. But it's Philadelphia. We forgot. Our people are destroyed. It might be a body in the trash. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did it before. Bodies, little young boys is getting found in trash cans. So the Lord is doing all this. If the Lord wants you to get a raise, the Lord will give it to you. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of things is going on in the world. For me, worrying about getting a couple extra dollars is cool, right? I don't mind it. But don't call my phone thinking I'm escaping anything. I'm trying to escape America. I'm trying to stay away from America. That's what I'm trying to do. And I don't think us going on no blocking nothing is going to help anything. What you can do is sit home and don't work. Go find another job.
Right.
Until they say, you know what, we'll give you what you want. I'm not being on the front line doing that. I'm a priest of the Lord. I'd rather be at 12th and Market on a podium calling the white man the devil. I'd rather do that. You can read it.
Can dog poop make you sick? Yes. If it doesn't, can dog poop make you sick if it doesn't get cleaned up? Yes, dog poop that isn't cleaned up can make people sick. Dog feces can contain harmful bacteria, viruses, and parasites that can be transmitted to humans, especially through accidental ingestion or contact with contaminated surfaces. All
right, stop right there. Now go to, and now ask her, can garbage get you sick too as well? You want to know why the garbage is sanitation came about? Is because it was getting people sick. It was a point in time people was throwing poop out their windows, throwing garbage out their windows, and people was dying. That's why the sanitation is here. That's why trash trucks and getting rid of trash is here. They had to find a way to get rid of the trash. But you know, sanitation, all that type of stuff been there for a long time. It's got sophisticated, right? But people was dying off of that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Philadelphia have the most biggest parks in the world. We like I think we like number 1 or 2 in parks in the world. And people walk their dogs. So imagine how many people in America in Philly got dogs, and how many times they poop. I work at a park, and most of the trash cans, I'm gonna tell you what the trash is. The trash is dog poop, and the trash is Starbucks cups and energy drinks because they run it. Starbucks cups, dog poop, and energy drinks. So imagine we not picking it up. Imagine it just sitting there. I'm not talking about it's hundreds of bags of dog poop a day. I'm not even exaggerating, also, right? I'm not even exaggerating. It's that bad. The Lord is doing that. This could kill us. Imagine months go past. I doubt it's gonna be months, but imagine months go past and this stuff ain't getting picked up and it's not getting, nothing's happening. People can get sick, and they dump in the net and they put in the trash where blacks and Hispanics at. You know what's crazy? In South Philly, I seen a trash truck near this throwing trash inside the what you call it. I mean, I do see them some places, but I don't see them where I was in the ghetto. I don't see them there. How they get trash trucks when I'm talking about sanitation trucks? How they get sanitation trucks when nobody's working? That's interesting. So the Lord is doing this. The Lord don't want y'all to have wages. This is what the Lord doing. You're a slave. You're trying to beg for this system is not made for us. It's not made for the slave. It's made to profit off of you, and you at the bottom, and you keep working, and you making them richer. You making the environment look good, so more of them oppressors can come around there and spend money. You don't matter. When black people understand you don't matter in America, but you want to come at me. Listen, I'm all for my brothers, getting more money. Listen, I'm at $1 too. I don't love money that much, but I do want to get $1, but I don't love it that much to call my brother. And listen, I talked to a brother personally, me and him like this, me and him close, and he worked with me. Like he called me, he messed with me, and all that. I'm not out there bashing him and saying anything about him. He out there. I don't agree with it. But as soon as he called me, I'm like, why you calling me? You weak. You should be in all black. But no, he didn't say nothing bad about me. He told him he take care of his family. Like, why you worried about what he doing? You be out there, right? But the Lord is doing all this. That's what we got to realize. Right. Now, you can read it. Oh, you can read it. And read why, too.
Can garbage make you sick if it doesn't get picked up? Yes. Uncollected garbage can definitely make you sick. Here's why. Pest attraction. Uncollected garbage serve as a food source and breeding ground for various pets. Pests like flies, mosquitoes, rats, mice, which are known to carry and spread various diseases. Microbial growth. Rotting waste creates an ideal environment for bacteria, viruses, and fungi to flourish, which can cause illnesses like typhoid fever, food poisoning, and terrific fevers.
Now, let me ask you. No, go ahead. No. Go to airborne. Let's go to the airborne, because that's what all that come down to is airborne. Go ahead.
Airborne diseases. When garbage decays, it releases toxins and pathogens into the air, which can be inhaled and cause respiratory problems.
And they put most of the garbage in the hood. Interesting. Now, see, I already knew this because my job taught me this. And I learned this in high school about the sanitation and all that type of stuff. We had a class on this, and my job teaches me this. So, letting y'all know, if it don't get picked up and it's hot, it can get people sick. It can get people sick. That's why the mayor is kind of telling them to pick it up. I don't think she's telling them to pick it up because, she maybe, I don't know why she's doing it, but it will get you sick. You will die. That's why they created sanitation, because it kills people. The Lord sent the plagues, man. If you could, go to Isaiah 26:9. And, I want you to put up the flood. Listen, this is my last time addressing this. I don't protest. I don't beg. I'll wake people up. That's all I do. I'm here to wake you up. You don't have to be out there. You can sit at home. Trash ain't gonna get picked up, regardless. While when you're out there or not, you're blocking places. In fact, it is making you go against your brother. if I'm not mistaken, because it was I know this brother personally, Officer Bide. I'm gonna be done with it. I know this brother personally, Officer Bide. And I'm pretty sure people heard about he stabbed the PGW man tire. I know him. I work with him. I ain't gonna say his name, but I work with him. I know him, probably know him for like 10 to 15 years. I know him. He a good. He don't like oppressors. He's a good brother. I'm gonna talk to him. I'll talk to him when I see him. I'm just hopefully he don't lose his job. I'm kind of mad at him when he did it because he's a good brother. Because he don't like white people. He can't stand them either. But when he did that to that brother, and he knew he worked with a different, he wasn't even with our union. He still did it. Right. You're going against your brother. That's what happens. We're not white people. That striking stuff is meant for them. Why y'all on the line? Because they used to beat people up. They used to hurt people for going into work. Right. Just stay home. Being on the front line, blocking somebody from coming in and out, what that's going to do? But not give y'all what y'all want. It's going to cause more problems. Right. It's going to cause more freak. Now, the brother went at it with the other brother. Now, guess what happens when they see each other, when this all blows over in traffic? Guess what happens? It might be problems. It might be somebody that's seen what he did and his face all over the internet, and they might see him and catch him in traffic, and somebody love him, and they might do something to him. We got to be smart. Right. I'm not being out there. I can't see that. I can't be involved in that type of stuff. Even though it's a small percentage, but I still can't be involved in that, man. Be out here with me calling the white man the devil. Now, if we could, you go to the Texas floods, but read Isaiah 26:9. We got 4 minutes.
This is the book of Isaiah, 26 and verse 9. Mm-hmm. With my soul have I desired thee in the night.
Hold on real quick.
You said 26 and 9? I'm
going to look at it. I'm going to get it right now. 29 and 6, Salakia. Salakia. You understand what I'm saying? These plagues is happening, man. Things is happening. A lot of things are happening, Officer Bide. Why is that? Why is all these things happening? You think trash is piling up because the mayor don't want to give us no money? Trash is piling up because the Lord is doing it. Y'all believe in God too much. Because that's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, the Lord is doing this. Even though it might be smaller than the other things that goes on in the world, right, like fires, earthquakes, right, you understand what I'm saying, and floods and stuff like that. Right. But it's still something. Right. It could kill you if it lasts. Right. It's hot. Bacteria thrive in heat. They thrive in heat. It was 96 today, Officer. But listen, 101 today. Hot. Go ahead, you can read it.
This is the book of Isaiah 29, verse 6. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
Whoa. It said the Lord of hosts. Read that again.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
Thou shalt be visited from the Lord of hosts. The man of war is here. The man of war is here, Officer Bide. The God of war is here. I'm trying to tell you, we've been visited by the Lord. He's here right now. He put all that trash out there. You get all the floods out there, all the fires, all the things that's happening out there. It's a video. Man, it's a video. I'm going to find it. Hold on. Woman. I'm going to see this real quick. Give me a second. Dang. Matter of fact, yeah, no, you can read it from the top.
This is the book of Isaiah, 29, verse 6. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, mm-hmm, with thunder and with earthquakes.
With thunder and with earthquakes. Go ahead.
And great noise.
Oh my star! Listen, the Lord is visiting earth right now, and he's doing what he's supposed to do right now. It's a flood in Texas right now, Officer Bud. Right? You can pull it up. It's a flood right now. It was this video. I'm pretty sure people seen it. It was this lady, this oppressive lady, and she had her father was on his sick bed. Don't you know when my grandfather had one? My grandma got one too. They got like one of them hospital beds they take home, and they keep downstairs because I think they can't bring it upstairs. I mean, no. They couldn't bring it upstairs, but I think this was like a 1-story house. You know how the houses is. They got 1 stories and stuff like that. They don't got 2 stories like how we have them, right? Got 1-story house. The dad is damn near, like the water is damn near up to where his bed is at. And he can't move. He's sick. He can't move. He can't do none of this stuff, man. That's the Lord. That's the Lord. Listen, they might be lucky the Lord was merciful on them. Because they could have, he could have made that water a little bit higher. He lucky the Lord was merciful on the process, but he's showing y'all who boss. He's showing y'all who's real, who's living. That cobblestone ain't do that. Caesar Borgia ain't do that. The Lord came with thunder and wrath. He's angry with us. He's mad at the world. He's coming to destroy it. Why do you think the stuff happening over in Iran and all that? I heard it died down a little bit, but that stuff happening too. Right. You think it ain't gonna happen again? You think war is gonna ever stop? War is gonna stop when Christ come back. Right. War is gonna stop when Christ come back. It's gonna be a great sound, and then you're gonna hear nothing after that. You can read it. I mean, you can play it.
Update on the catastrophic flooding in Texas on the 4th of July. Texas.
Pause. He said the 4th of July. I didn't even know it was the 4th of July. The Lord is punishing the world, punishing America. He's punishing America because we want to be sinners. We want to be so wicked. What happened with extra? What's the 4 extra? He got his head blown off on 4th of July. You think he's the only one that happened to? That happened to a lot of people. I remember on 4th of July, I got shot with a Roman candle. Now, we used to shoot Roman candles at each other. Stupid. Being stupid kids. The Lord is going to show you who he really is. He's the man of war. And he's here right now doing this thing. This ain't Mother Nature, too. People think Mother Nature is doing this. Right. Oh, Mother Nature. Mother Nature ain't doing it. So Mother Nature is a thought. That's what Mother Nature is. So Mother Nature is that sister that got that thing. You ever see the sister? She had that little thing in the back where her bed at, like a calendar. I guess like it's like a sun calendar or something like with a zodiac drawing. That's what Mother Nature is. That's her. The thought. Ain't no such thing as Mother Nature. It's God doing this. Right. Go ahead.
Confirming today 110 people were killed and at least 173 people are still missing across the state. Crews are pressing on by air.
It's at 110 people unalive. It's more than 170 people missing. So you know what that means. Them Kurds took them. They done. Slovakia. I just hope. Well, some blacks and Hispanics that was in there, I hope y'all make it out. I pray that y'all make it out. But listen, 110 dead. How many times you heard somebody became missing in the ocean? I mean, in the Schuylkill River, and they survived. It was like last year, kid, like, was in the Schuylkill, like swimming. Yeah, but no, they got some places where you could go. It's like little shores and all that you could go. Not like the deep where you could. It's like little shores, beaches, I guess you could say. Wanting to become man? No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. He was swimming somewhere else. He wasn't even in Philly. I think he was outside of Philly, like the county. He was swimming somewhere and the current took him, or whatever the case may be, or something happened. They wanted to follow him and school killed him. No, he was done. He was gone. That current take you. You're not to swim that current. It's over with.
You didn't give a life lesson?
I mean, that's a little bit different. He had a life lesson. I'm pretty sure most of them got life lessons. You better hope a shark don't bite you, even though there ain't no sharks in the school kills. Got the snakehead fish though, but most of them probably going. That's what they got to prepare for, and that's the Lord doing this, man. The Lord is sending these plagues. The Lord is visiting America now, man, and I wish He visit more. I like stuff like this. We can see the Lord doing His work.
Right.
I like stuff like that. I like when I see Los Angeles burning and California burning, and I like to see things like that because that just makes that just give us a reminder that the Lord ain't nothing to play with.
Right.
That just give us a reminder that the Lord is really real.
Right.
When He do stuff like this. So y'all think I ain't working? Listen, they always say God is working when it's something good. When they get finances, the Lord blessed me with a car. The Lord visited them and gave them a car. The Lord visited them and gave them some money. The Lord visited them, and gave them some good things, right? They always bless them with the good things. But when the bad things come, the Lord not doing it. The Lord ain't doing it, right? The Lord is doing it. The Lord is visiting America right now. And He need to visit more. That's why we pray and send them curses like we did on a Sabbath service. We pray for the destruction of America. We pray for that. And we pray for our brothers and sisters to come into I.S.U.P.K under commanding General YAHANNA to change their life so we won't have to be on no picket line, so we don't have to be shooting each other, so we can serve God in His proper form. That's what need to happen. Come into I.S.U.P.K and change your life, man. You will love it here. I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Listen, I'm unbothered. I'm glad that the Lord is coming.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying? We have a wake-up call to get out of this captivity. But we need you, black man, Hispanic man, any man. We can't do this by ourselves. We need our brothers and sisters on the front line with us. Well, we need our brothers to be on the front line with us to push this work and rise as a nation. And with that, Priest and Officer Quattro Karab, thank you. This is my time. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. This is the I.S.U.P.K Brotherhood class. I want to thank you for watching. And with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer of 1,000 Ibad Hayah.
Get Priest and Officer Quattro Karab, 500 about the Brotherhood Unity class.
Correct. One.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the Israelite School, the Universal Practical Knowledge. Start on 1 West, 1.5 Street, Harlem, New York. Under Command General YAHANNA, room for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to sell themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry tithe, which is a commandment found in the book of Numbers, 18 verse 21, the book of Malachi, 3 verse 8 to 10. I.S.U.P.K means sent to people. 10% of every penny that the increase the Lord gives you, gives to the church department. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. What's our Bible life according to holy convocations is the memorial blowing of the trumpets, first day of the 7th month. This year, it will be Sunday, September 21st, 2025, on the book of Leviticus 23, verse 24 through 25. Ma'akim and Apakim, check the book to in Norway. When your brother wants to be true in the schools, I want him all black, blue, shirt, handbag, and scarf. On that, and of Israel, Mount means the same. And Israel will be compared to the look. And Israel, Mount Shabbat, Mount Rock, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat. At the time, we say down, song, celebrate sisters. Sisters Amani, you Mount Shabbat, your head on covered, your feet connected at 45 degrees, your right hand clasped to your left. When we salute you, you salute us back. Now, Israel, we're going to give the sisters one first salute. Now, Israel, Mount Shabbat. Mount Rock, Yahweh Shema Adon Ba'Shem Yahshua. Thumbs up, you say down, press it down.